never forget her hands.
I'll never forget you.
You know, I'll never forget my old dad.
I'll never forget that Saturday.
I'll never forget where I was.
And I'll never forget our night on the town.
And I'll never forget the Madison Square Garden ladder match.
And you said, well, I'll never forget it.
I'll never forget the first time I set eyes on General George Armstrong Custer.
What does that matter? It's the coach that counts.
Coach?
I'll never forget that coach, Inspector.
I'll never forget what you did for me, Ron.
I never forget my dad said this is the moment we've been working for all our lives.
I don't remember what the other guy ordered, but I'll never forget what John G. had.
I'll never forget these people.
Oh, I'll never forget that.
I'll never forget an exclusive interview I did with him many years ago when Buffalo revealed that he liked to call his hockey stick the Big Tomahawk.
I saw something I'll never forget.
And I'll never forget how you helped me, Jacob.
I'll never forget this. Good.
I'll never forget it.
Dorothy, in the first place, I want you to know that what happened last night was the most beautiful, wonderful, crazy thing that's ever happened to me, and I'll never forget it. Or you.
I'll never forget you. I'll never forget my feeling of relief.
I'll never forget tonight as long as I live.
And the last thing I remember, and I'll never forget it, were his eyes.